So welcome to DK show. This is the DK channel, and it's a Friday. So this one is the Friday edition. To the Seventh Day Adventist members like me, I wish you a happy Sabbath. To all the other people who are non-Adventist or those who will not be attending church tomorrow, we are also welcome to the channel. Please, before we continue, take a second or two, click on the subscribe button, give the video like and a thumbs up, so that, and also click the notification bell so that anytime we produce another video like this, you will get notified. So today we are going to look at by the way, Charlotte is from the Msanii Music Group, coming from Kisii. Charlotte is a lady, I think she's married. I think she has been blessed by a man, and you know, getting a man nowadays is very difficult. So I've seen and I've watched the Charlotte farewell party at the Msanii Music Group, and it's a good one because we wish Charlotte a success in her marriage. The rest of the team, the Msanii Music Group team, and all others, we also wish you well, because it's a teamwork, and we expect good fruits from good people like the people of Msanii Music Group. So today is a good Friday. It's a Friday that we are welcoming the Sabbath. You know, the Sabbath has already begun according to the Seventh-day Adventist beliefs, and we want to do a certain video, a small video on President Ruto 112 days since he was elected as the Kenya's president. President Ruto was sworn in on September 13th after the Supreme Court dismissed Azimio's petition as hot air and wild goose chase, and President Ruto was actually sworn in by the Chief Justice as per the Constitution of Kenya of 2010, that the President will be sworn in by the Chief Justice, that is Justice Martha Koome. So President Ruto and Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua were sworn in on 13th. That was a Tuesday at Kasarani Stadium. So President Ruto has done various things, and according to your view, because in this country today, when you ask Azimio supporters what they have seen President Ruto do, they will tell you a handful, or they will tell you the negatives. The Kenya Kwanza supporters on the other side, they will also tell you the positives of President William Ruto in office. That is 112 days. So President Ruto yesterday chaired a retreat. He conducted a retreat in Nyeri, a lodge. There was the state lodge in Nyeri, whereby President Ruto chaired the retreat. We saw Musalia Mudavadi, Alfred Mutua, and all these other guys. But guys, do you know that they had behind the scenes, or the reasons why President Ruto decided to chair the meeting or the retreat at this juncture, or at this moment, at this particular moment? So before you do anything, stop anything you are doing, take your popcorns as we go through these reasons one by one. Before we do that, please, I want to remind you that this is a new channel. We are on our journey to 1,000 to 100 subscribers, to 1,000 subscribers going forward. So what you can do is just to watch, to maybe before you do anything, click on the subscribe button, click on the thumbs up button, and also click on the notification bell, so that anytime a video is produced like this good one, you'll get notified as we look at the reasons. So President Ruto chaired the meeting in Nanyuki due to 5 shocking reasons. The first reason is that President Ruto has panicked. The economy is not doing well. When you walk to the streets, down the streets, you will see people complaining. This one right now it's January, and we are talking about school fee, and the parents are having headache about school fee. President Ruto has said, and he has come out clearly, and he has said that they will remove subsidy, the subsidy that was given to all the sectors, whereby we have seen President Ruto saying that he will abolish the HELB. President Ruto has also stated very clearly that the economy cannot be sustained by continued subsidy on foodstuffs like let's say unga, the unga subsidy. When President Ruto was being interviewed the other day, President Ruto talked about matters unga, and President Ruto said that the former President Uhuru Kenyatta decided to give out the subsidy and the maize or the unga was not seen. So President Ruto said that he will do things differently, and that's why he has removed the subsidy. Another reason, another shocking reason about President Ruto is that President Ruto has said that they will abolish the subsidy or the fee that was being subsidized to the students or the hustlers. You know, President Ruto campaigned on the basis of hustlers, and we see President Ruto saying that the subsidy is no longer sustainable, and we know that the IMF has given President Ruto some kind of restrictions that the subsidies must be removed. And we can also see that President Ruto also talk about HELB, that one I've said. The HELB is the loan that is being, the Higher Education Loans Board. It is being given by the Commission for the University Education, whereby students, after scoring the required grade, of which in this country it's C+. When you score a C+, you are qualified to direct entry to the university, and you can take the HELB loan. The HELB loan can also be taken by those who are in TVET, and the President Uhuru Kenyatta introduced it so that the TVET were introduced to maybe take care of the students who did not qualify for the university. Some did not qualify for the university. They scored a C-, a D+, and a C plain. Some scored D, and they have some skills. So the government saw it twice. The President Uhuru government, that is the former, the past regime, which President Uhuru inherited, on their own wisdom, decided to give out or to construct or give out money from the treasury and construct various TVET institutions across the country, and this one was done. So we also saw, and President Ruto has just said that they will remove subsidy, meaning even the TVETs, the universities and colleges will be affected. So the government is becoming very, very unpopular as days move on. That's why the president, after receiving the intelligence report, decided to chair the meeting in Nanyuki. We also see President Ruto talking about fuel subsidy, and this one is very controversial. President Ruto immediately was sworn in. The first order President Ruto gave, or the first thing that President Ruto did, was to remove the fuel subsidy. It remained partial. The fuel was subsidized partially, not initially the way President Uhuru Kenyatta regime used to give out subsidy in full. We saw the fuel prices jumping by a whooping 20 shillings per liter. That is in the super petrol, and the fuel prices rose from 159 point some cents there shillings to around 179, and this was the highest increase in fuel prices in the history of Kenya since independence. So this one led to the increase. You know, fuel is the one what controls the economy. So President Ruto removing fuel subsidy led to the increase of various prices of various commodities. That is, we call it inflation. Economists will tell you that inflation is being affected by energy, and fuel is one of the source of energy, because without fuel there is no production. Without production we cannot have goods and services. We also saw President Ruto talking about the matters about President Ruto. In fact, President Ruto said that they will give out subsidized fertilizers to the farmers so that we can address, or he can address, the matters food insecurity in this country. Kenya is a very fertile country as compared to countries like Israel, countries like let's say Singapore, Japan. We are a country blessed with various fertile soils and adequate rainfall, but we cannot sustain our economy, or we cannot feed our economy. That is why, because the prices of, or the cost of production, that is entailing the price of fertilizers, the prices or the cost of maybe hiring plows, or let's say the cost of working on the shamba is very high. And that's why President Ruto decided to give out what we call subsidized fertilizer I don't know whether it reached to you guys. You will let me know in the comment section. The fertilizer was given, though you know agriculture nowadays, depending on rainfall, is very very unlikely to give out or to yield fruits, and that's why you see people who are complaining about poor performance of the crops despite having the fertilizer, the free or the cheap or the subsidized fertilizer from the Kenya Kwanza government. We also saw some people accusing the Kenya Kwanza government of subsidizing or pretending to subsidize a fertilizer which they were given as a donation from the government of Russia. We have also seen Rigathi Gachagua. Rigathi Gachagua has been blaming Uhuru's regime on the cost of living. These guys promised to reduce the cost of living within the first 100 days. In fact, they were saying nikiweka Biblia chini. We have seen them changing like chameleon. That's their nature, because the politicians, especially the Kenya Kwanza ones, they have a habit of saying this today and saying the other one tomorrow. So we've seen Gachagua saying that they will increase the salary of the police officers in the first 100 days. In fact, he was saying makesi ndio inazuia, but the cases were over and we saw nothing done. And even now, the police have not received any increment in the salary. So we have also seen President Ruto talking about DCI Kinoti. President Ruto has talked about Kinoti and how they received a container full of bodies. I don't know how true it is, but it is being said that President Ruto he said on a live interview that DCI Kinoti was aware of the killings of Kenyans, and President Ruto said that he fired him immediately, was sworn in. You can remember DCI Kinoti being given it was police inspector and also the DCI Kinoti, they were given a leave. I think it was a leave, and the President Ruto alluded this one to what we call the killing of innocent Kenyans, and the President said that after some of the investigation, they found out that these guys were killed, and they were killed in the awareness of the DCI. I don't know how true the statements are, but we've seen President Ruto accusing the DCI of doing so. So I think President Ruto, due to the temperatures or the political temperature that keeps on rising, because we can see Raila Odinga also appearing, like today Raila Odinga was in Mombasa. He was appearing into public, and you know Raila has got followers, because if you check out the difference between President Ruto and Raila Odinga, was the runner-up in the last year's election, it was not a very big margin, and that's why you see when President Ruto went to Mombasa, Raila Odinga also had a rally today, and we will have a detailed analysis on that one tomorrow. We'll see what Raila Odinga went to do in Mombasa. So I don't know your take, but according to me, one of the reasons which are summarized, whereby the reason which made President Ruto to take the retreat to let's say Nanyuki was one, the increasing political temperatures in Kenya. So he went there to tell people, or to tell the opponents like Raila Odinga, that he is in charge. Another reason I've said is that there is an anxiety and people are hungry. People are facing the realities of the Kenya Kwanza economic policies, especially the pressure from the IMF, which has influenced President Ruto to remove subsidies. I've talked about the subsidies in the video. We can also attribute this to the interest of the Mount Kenya. You can see there is an infight between Rigathi Gachagua and the rest of the Kenya Kwanza team. Rigathi Gachagua is currently facing some battle, or is currently facing off with Johnson Sakaja. Johnson Sakaja is coming from the Luhya community and is the governor of Nairobi. So we've seen Rigathi Gachagua, who is the deputy president and coming from Central Region, they have opened some battle about the Nairobi matatu businesses and all these other things. We have seen Rigathi Gachagua telling people that he's the one. He actually told Gachagua live on live camera that he's the one who mobilized Kikuyus to vote for Rigathi Gachagua. In a rejoinder, an MP from Western Kenya. I think the MP for Nambale, I don't know, MP from Western Kenya. Let me not maybe guess, but an MP from Central Western Kenya decided to give out a rejoinder by saying that Nairobi belongs to all people, all Kenyans and all tribes from the all corners of the Republic of Kenya. So it's a battle. And there was another rejoinder from Central Kenya, I think from Nyeri. I think the Nyeri senator, he told off Johnson Sakaja, telling him that Nairobi belongs to Kikuyus and they are the people who have businesses. So that and even alluded that when Kikuyus remove out their businesses from Nairobi will remain a shell. I don't know your views. So you guys, I want to see your views in the comment section. I will read your views in the comment section. And as I have always said, I just click on the notification bell so that anytime we produce another video like this, you will get notified. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Try to share it so that we can continue to grow our channel, so that our channel can grow into a bigger one, and we will continue analyzing things, and especially politics, economy, and everything. We will even do videos on revision materials. We will start revising with the students, the students who are maybe preparing to sit for the exam this year. That's 2023 candidates. We wish you well. Though it's January is when we start term 1, but we will be with you. We'll be having programs like that, and we will help you. So the only thing you don't need to forget is to subscribe and like the video and share it more, and also click on the notification bell so that anytime we produce a video like this, you'll get notified. So I would like to request everyone to pray for this country, pray for our leaders, so that we can have a prosperous country. And I wish you well. It's almost night. I don't know. It's almost 9 by the time I'm doing this video. So I wish you a good night. I can say good night. I love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and click on the notification bell. You can also share the video with your friends. Thank you until other time.